Hello everyone and welcome back to Ace Attorney. We're gonna continue with the Lur's turnabout for the second part of the trail. Phoenix has amnesia. Yippee. And this case is weird. Amnesia? I can't believe my law is trying to defend me in such a state. Why didn't you tell me, sir? I'm sorry, I didn't mention it to you? Oh, I know what to do. I heard you can fix something like this with a really strong shock to the system. Don't electrocute Phoenix, please. We're like not even a minute into the episode. Come on, now you had a little. A Maggie kick should be all you need. Okay, that's a bit more than electrocution. That is a second concussion, I guess. No. I think I will pass on this one. Come on. I'm sorry. Whenever I see someone in trouble, I have a hard time leaving them alone. I tend to stick my nose where it doesn't belong and try to tackle everyone's problems. Well, my ad's one problem you won't be tackling today, or kicking, or anything else. Well, we're here to solve your problem first. We can deal with mine later. For now, do you think you can fill me in on a few things? Of course, I'd be honored to. I guess we'll start with my name and then I can tell you about me. No, that's okay, really. I think I know you and your name pretty well by now. Was wondering if you could help me figure out a few things about myself. So, my name is Phoenix Wright. What a weird name. This is serious. You really don't remember? I will tell you what, sir. You can have this back, and maybe it will help. This is a business card? I got it from you. It's my most prized possession. This is better than a void eyes, but still pretty cursed. It just reminds me of Hollow Knight. You can borrow it for now, but please give it back, okay? Okay. There are some numbers written on the back. Oh, that's your cell phone number. Phoenix business card added to court records. Why to court records? I handwrote my cell phone on the back. I guess for now we should stop talking about me and start talking about this case. This case? Yep. Can you think of anything that would be helpful for me to know? What can I tell you? Can't think of anything other than the incident with the cell phone, but... Cell phone? Yeah, your eyes lit up when we talked about it at the detention center, sir. Hurry up and tell me... This might be very important. Okay, Roger. It was on the day of the crime, just before 6 p.m. I picked up a loose cell phone. Well, on a walk with Dustin. That's Phoenix's phone? It wasn't Phoenix's phone? All of a sudden, the phone began to ring. Hello? Oh, thank you. I've been searching for my phone. Is this yours? Oh, I'm glad you called. We can meet up and I can give this back. I'll be right there. I'm sorry I didn't catch your name. You can call me Maggie. We agreed to meet up at 6 p.m. Dustin and I waited for the person to show up. But they never did. So, where's the phone you found now? I gave it to you yesterday. Huh? To me? Is that phone in my pocket? You mean this? Do you think it has anything to do with the murder? I don't really know, but if my eyes lit up... Ah! You were here all along! You're so mean! I called you a million times and you wouldn't pick up. When I went to check the courtroom, everyone had already left. Ugh. Now, who in the heck is this? Let me guess. I'm supposed to know this girl too. Hey, good morning, Maggie. And a good morning to you too, Maya. So, how's it going? Is there a word for worse than abysmal? Oh? And what if I said that everything will be fine? That's right. It's Maya to the rescue with the ultra decisive, super important evidence. Here you are, Nick. The thing you wanted me to bring. Huh? Oh, thanks. What the heck is this? A list? There's about 20 people's names and phone numbers written on it. It was kind of tough, but I managed to dig up some dirt. Looks like these guys are up to no good. No good? As in... There's a group of con artists the police are currently investigating. I think these guys are members of that group. Okay. Okay. Why would a group of con artists pop up in a case like this? Don't look at me! And where did you get this list from in the first place? What? Don't you remember, Nick? You're the one who asked me to look this up yesterday. Oh, is that right? These numbers were in the memory of that phone Maggie found. Oh, interesting. So that's where they're from. You're awfully forgetful these days, Nick. I hope I never get to be forgetful or prudent like you. Maya, actually, Mr. Wright is... Mr. Wright, recess is now over. Please bring the defendant and return to the courtroom immediately. Oh, oops. Guess you have to get going. We can talk about you being old later, Nick. Wish us luck. Wish us a lot of luck. I guess I have all the pieces now. More or less. All that's left is to put it all together. I'm not going to lose this. I can't. Come on, Nick. Better get a move on. Yeah. Okay. This case just got weirder, and I didn't think that was possible. But maybe a con artist killed him? Court will now reconvene. Please call your next witness to the stand, Mr. Payne. Yes, Your Honor. Before I do, if I may say a few words. What is it, Mr. Payne? It's about the next witness. He has a tendency to say things that rub people the wrong way, you see. So as the court might be a little lenient on... There's no need to give a preface, just hurry up and call your witness, please. Yes, Your Honor. The prosecution calls its next witness, a drifter who was taking a walk in the park on the day of the murder. That dude? Please state your name for the court witness. If I do, I'd like to clarify a little something. Oh, alright, go ahead. Just now, you introduced my wonderful self to the court, correct? Perhaps a drifter who was taking a walk? Did I? But I will not stand for that. Now you've tinted the court's eyes and colored me wrongly. Sure, I suppose calling me a university student, what? Everything in my life, Okay, something about the university. Yes, I understand. I'm very sorry. I will be more careful from now on. What is he? A human chatterbox? Ugh. I have to question him? Fashion, cars, women, glasses, and of course university. First rates only need apply. Glasses? You aren't wearing glasses. That's right, Phoenix, and wear work glasses. Huh? That's enough, your name witness. Oh, is that how you want to play this? Using your power and influence to keep the young people down? I see how you work now. You old people and your dirty tricks. You thought you had me, but you thought wrong. I'm sorry, this won't happen again. Oh man. I forgive you, alright, I suppose I could tell you my name. I'm Richard Wellington, the drifting virtuous. With a PhD in drifting, as it were. If you wanted to, you could call me a university student in transit. Mr. Wellington, on the day of the murder, you were taking a strolling through the park, correct? It would appear that you are attached to that word. If you must, then by all means. But I remind you that I'm in no way a prepubescent boy out on a walk with mommy. If you must know, Anyway, please testify to the scourge you saw during your walk through the park. See, you said it again, taking a walk. You know, what you witness will do, Mr. Wellington. What witnesses will, yeah, talk. Give me your statement. Please, don't chatter. Please, don't chatter. I was at the park all afternoon, deep in thought about my life situation. I don't remember the time all that well, but I do believe it was past 6 p.m. All of a sudden, a police officer falls from above right in front of my eyes. Without a thought, I looked up, and there I met the eyes of a charming young lady. Of course, I remember a sweet face. It was that of the pretty defendant there. The only other thing I saw was the bandana that fell with the police officer. Dana. That was certainly divisive testimony. Decisive. Nick, did you hear what he just said? Yeah. That's all you have to say? How can you be so calm? It's strange. My mind is very calm and clear. Maybe it's because I believe in my client. You mean Maggie? Yes. And if she really is innocent, then you can only mean one thing. That guy is lying. You may now question the witness, Mr. Wright. I'll find out the truth, no matter how well you craft your lies. Can I question him about wearing glasses? Yeah, life situation. What is your life situation, my dude? So you were at the park all afternoon? You seem to have a lot of free time. That's very rude of you, but then again, what can I expect? That's what you get from a man who graduated from a no-name trash university. No name? Trashy? Now, this might be hard for a mush-headed, feebly-minded baboon like you, but I have to think very carefully about the future of our great country. But I thought you said you were thinking about which college to go to just now. Oh, police. Which university I go to will directly affect the very future of this country. That arrogant little snot. I don't remember the time all that well, but I do believe it was past 6 p.m. How did you know the time that was? I see you're not wearing a watch, so... Is that the best you can do? Do you think you can discredit me like that? You're just a third-rate based fool. I guess I can't expect real smarts from you. His arrogance is really intolerable. So, what should I do now? Press harder. Answer the question. How did you know what time it was? Can't believe I have to deal with a worm like you. You're just a swallow man who can only slam on desk and point at people for fun. I guess I don't have a choice. I will try to explain it so that a third-rate simpleton like you can understand. There was this little thing they call a clock at the park. Did you get that? Do you know what a clock is? It's a thing that tells you the time. As you can see, Mr. Wright, it's even in the pictures of the crime scene. Oh, so it is. I looked at the clock, and that's how I knew the time. But if you ask me, the whole concept... Oh, God. You can pause and read that yourself. I'm not gonna try and speed along with it. Yet again, another flood of meaningless words. Talk about first-class waste of time. In any case... All of a sudden, a police officer falls from above right in front of my eyes. And how did you know he was a police officer? The costume, probably. The costume, the suit. The officers have no idea how powerful my deductive reasoning skills are. With one glance I could tell, just from the kind of occupation he held, that surely do-it-self hairstyle practice. Oh God. Oh yeah, police, yeah. Oh, and I suppose it was also because he was wearing an officer uniform. Shouldn't that statement have come first? Whoa, that was pretty impressive. Hey, Nick. I think he's figured out what I do. Even if I haven't figured out that yet. Okay. Are you sure you got a good look at her face? Animals have these things called an eye, Mr. Wright. They use their eye to see things. In this case, of humans, we have 2 of them. Yes, even you. I don't care if I have them or not. Did you, or did you not, have a clear look at her face? That's what the witness was just about to get to. I would like to request that Mr. Wright do not use such a loud voice during questioning. So abstain, Mr. Wright. Please refrain from raising your voice in this court. And please don't make me have to raise my voice. This arrogant little... Okay. Are you finished? I'd like to continue if that's alright with you. So, you're sure you are not mistaken? Please don't confuse your pitiful train wreck of a life with mine. I'm what you call a famous brand name product, while you are a cheap imitation. There's no way someone as magnificent as myself could have made a mistake. Of course, of course. Oh, of course. Did you notice anything else of interest, witness? A banana. Oh, that must be the glove. The banana? Well, it was actually more than just one, more like a bunch of bananas. Now that would be a bunch of bananas be doing there. Why would I know such a thing? I'm only telling you what I saw. That's really strange. Maggie never mentioned anything about a bunch of bananas. That's it, Nick. He gotta be lying about the bananas. He's not. He could be, but... there's no reason for him to lie about there being bananas at the crime scene. And what if it's not a lie? Well, maybe he thought he was seeing one thing, and it was something else. If he mistook something else for a bunch of bananas, then that would be an inaccuracy. Think, Phoenix, think. If my client is innocent, there's no way he could have seen what he said he did. Which means... if we can somehow show he's lying... yeah, that's exactly what we need to do. She's right. She's got a sharp mind, but I just wish I could remember who she is. Is everything okay, Nick? Yeah, everything is peachy. Why wouldn't things be peachy? Okay, we're gonna present the glove, because that's like yellow, and I guess it could look like a bunch of bananas, but still. I feel like this just would make our defendant more guilty, but I'm still gonna do it. Mr. Wellington, I believe I have the bananas you said you saw right here. Ah, so you knew about the bananas too. Why didn't you say so earlier? Kiddo, take a look at the thing, please. Don't you think you can use this as a way to pull more information out of me? And that's where you'd be wrong. Mr. Wright, what's the meaning of this? Isn't that the baseball glove? Huh? What? A baseball glove? Doesn't it look delicious? Care for a bite? That's not... It's his glasses that were crushed, which means he's nearsighted, I think. He's the one that you see close but not far away, so he... Oh, that makes a lot of sense. That's why bananas. Okay. That's not... It's a... No! Your Honor, I think it proves one very important fact. This witness has bad eyesight. By the way, just how bad are your eyes? Huh? How? What? You? Why are you asking me about this all of a sudden? Your Honor, it's very simple to mistake a glove for a bunch of bananas. No, I don't think so. Objection overruled. You're one of those people. Yes, you know what I mean. You're like those people. Oh, God. And that is why I asked you how bad your eyesight is. They're both 2200. Suppose you're going to tell me that's terrible, right? Hold up. Oh. You must stand 20 feet away to see an object that a person with normal vision can clearly see from 200 feet away. That level of accuracy is the threshold for legal blindness in the United States. Oh, only if it cannot be helped with like glasses or contact lenses. But that means this dude is like blind as a bat without his glasses. That's good to know. Why are you not wearing your glasses today then? That's because I lost them recently, you see. Of course, I was planning on getting a new pair made right away, but you know, my glasses are not ordinary glasses, so to replace them. How about when you witnessed a crime? Are you wearing your glasses then? Did you just strangle yourself? Sure. How about it, witness? You are an unrelenting evil man. You're like those people who... Okay. I never know if it's gonna rant or not. And I don't wanna wait like a few seconds before starting to read. Which boils down to you were not wearing your glasses at that time. Therefore, the identity of that woman at the scene of the crime and that of the defendant cannot be proven to be the same by the witness. You are just strangling yourself, Jesus. But the height difference was only 9 feet. It was very possible for him to see the face of the culprit standing on the upper path. Witness? Please be more accurate in your testimony. Remember, a person's life is at stake. Yes, Your Honor. Now then, please continue with your testimony. Please tell the court what happened next, in the moments after you witnessed the crime. Oh, he's angry. The girl on the upper path ran away as soon as she realized I was there. After that, I immediately called the police station to report the crime. It must have been 6:45 p.m. when I made that call. They must have had a lot of free time on their hands since they showed up within 10 minutes. Dude, you called it a murder. So the person who was on the upper path saw you and then ran away. Yes, that is correct. Which is why even someone without a superior brain like mine can understand that that girl is the murderer. Or chasing the murderer. You may question the witness now, Mr. Wright. She ran away, just like that. Yes, she did. She saw me and flew the nest like the guilty bird she is. Can you stop doing that? It's annoying. Oh, I'm sorry. Was that too hard for someone who only got a third-rate education? Actually, that did take me a few seconds to get. No, it did not. I got it instantly. Anyway, if she ran away the instant she knew about you, how could she tell she was my client? The witness has already answered that question. He has stated that the defendant is a culprit, but you saw him panic, right? This is true, Mr. Wright. I'm striking your question from the record. How can I get more information out of him? Maybe there's something with that one. So that I immediately called the police to report the crime. Immediately, as in immediately, I mean, sure, I mean it might have elapsed before I did, but that's the duty of every good citizen, or did they not teach you that in your pitiful school? I think people learn about how to call police in college, and you have had bad education, my friend. Hey Nick, I think you should take a look at the court records for a sec. Why? Um. Uh-huh. Oh. Oh. So, my dude is saying he called immediately. The death happened at 28. Mr. Wellington, would you please take a look at this? You mean the victim's autopsy report? According to this, the murder occurred at 6:28 p.m. So what of it? You said that you made the call police immediately after the murder took place. However, by the time you had called the police, it was already 6:45. There is clearly a 15-minute gap here. Do you deny it? I think this court would like to hear what you were doing during this 15-minute gap. The witness was in shock at the time after witnessing a terrible murder. It's only to be expected that he would be a little dazed. 15 minutes is hardly what I would be calling a little dazed. It's true though, 50 minutes is a lot of time even after you see a murder. Mr. Wellington? Yes? Explain yourself, what were you doing during those 15 minutes? Answer the question. Telephone, I mean... Spit it out. I was searching for a telephone booth. Telephone booth? You mean you don't have a cell phone? You and your questions, as if you were trying to open all the layers of the Matryoshka doll. You must think you're really something special. Dude, probably we have your cell phone and also there was a phone booth, like 2 meters to the right. Witness. I lost my cell phone. There, are you happy? You lost it. Unbelievable, you lost your glasses and your cell phone. You must be very scatterbrained when it comes to your belongings. What? Are you saying that first-rate people are never allowed to lose things? Haven't you ever heard that? Okay. Thank you. Enough. Oh man. Wait. Hold on a second, he lost his cell phone. Nick, that cell phone, could it be... I mean this, Maggie found. There's no way. Boy, I didn't see this coming. What should I do now? Question further. Mr. Wellington? Where's your cell phone right now? Heh, what are you getting all excited about? You seem to be a little confused. I found my phone. I have it here, you see? Here it is. Oh, I see. Looks like he got his phone. And I thought that just maybe that this was his. Well then, I think we cleared this issue up. At the time of the murder, the witness did not have his cell phone because he had lost it. Therefore, the delay was caused by a search for a phone booth. Well, that's the gist of it. I guess you could have put it away and leave it at that. Do you have any further questioning, Mr. Wright? There is something. Your Honor, the witness testimony does not make any sense. I don't believe there was ever a need for the witness to search for a phone. How dare you? You can just make outrageous claims like that. You do have some sort of proof, don't you? Well, yeah, of course. This evidence should be good enough, I think. Alright, let's have this proof then. Please present proof that the witness had no need to search for a public phone booth. This one, I believe. Never mind, that's just like not even 6. That is legit step over the body and call the police. Damn, okay. It's quite simple actually. Please take a look at this. The crime scene photo? Is there a problem with it? Oh, there's nothing wrong with the picture. But if you don't understand my logic after looking at it, something's wrong with you. No! It's a phone booth. That is correct. All the defendant had to do was walk 3 steps. Mr. Wellington, why did you not use the phone book that was right in front of you? Yeah, my dude, now you have a lot to talk about. Order. What was reporting the crime a little later proof for the defense? The witness can't explain what he was doing for those 15 minutes. That is reason enough to throw suspicion on his testimony. Yes, this is very true. What do you have to say for yourself, witness? I bet this phone really is his, Nick. He must have killed Dustin to get his phone back. That's extreme. But Maggie said that she was going to return it to him. So there was no reason for the kill. And on top of that, we still have the phone she found anyway. But if he wasn't looking for a cell phone, maybe he was looking for something else. Was he? Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Do you have any thoughts you would like to share with the court? Can you offer an explanation as to what the witness was doing during those 50 minutes? Yes, I have an idea. There's only one possible explanation. Alright. Let's hear your explanation. However, be forewarned that if your explanation is not persuasive, you will be penalized. Think carefully before you present, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. I probably shouldn't have said there was only one possibility. Please present the court the one piece of evidence that will answer the following. Why didn't the witness call the police right away? Okay, so we have the glasses. We have the phone. I kind of want to go with the glasses. Is that weird? It will only take 1 health, so let's do this. Mr. Wellington? What? Don't do that. You almost gave me a heart attack. Did I make the right choice? These are your glasses, aren't they? Huh, where did you find? I believe the court all heard what you said, just confessed to. That these glasses are in fact yours. I will tell you where they were found, Mr. Wellington. These glasses were found under the victim's body. Under the victim's body? Order. No, wait a second. Hold on. I didn't confess or confirm anything. Your Honor, I think the answer is quite clear here. As he fell, Dustin Prince grabbed the culprit's glasses. The culprit knew that he had to find his glasses and searched frantically for them. What he didn't realize was that they were under the victim's body. And that is why it took him 50 minutes to make that call. So, like, this is the first crime, and the rest is gonna be like the entire con artist. Is that gonna be like the overarching storyline? Like last game, it was kind of like the thing with Edgeworth that kept coming back. Is it now just gonna be Phoenix losing his amnesia and all the con artist stuff? Mr. Wright, are you indicting the witness as the real murderer? Of course. That is precisely what I am doing. Okay, now you're just... You know, killing yourself in court probably won't help your case, right? I know I'm right. He is the real murderer. You figured it out, Nick? More or less. Turns out the cell phone was the key to this case after all. Anyway, now's our chance to deep six this guy. I will sink him in one shot. Yeah. This is so exciting, watching you work again. Somehow my old self is coming back to me. It's time to sink or swim. Everything rests on the edge of a knife. Can you stop with like the what's it called? I only know the Dutch word. Spreekwoorden. Spreektaal. Like using other words to describe a thing, but like really vaguely. This is the moment I've been waiting for. Order. Your Honor, the defense. The defense is making a mockery of this court. Without any solid ground to stand on, he accuses the witness of being the murderer. Yeah, that's right. I'm no criminal. This third-rate fraud of a lawyer. In that case, why don't we look at it from a different perspective? Let's hear your explanation as to why you are not the murderer. Why? That's easy. For example, there's the name the victim wrote. What about that? Oh, you mean the name Maggie? Yeah, even an idiot can read that, right? But we already know that this was not written by the victim himself. After all, the defendant's name is Maggie, and the victim was left-handed. In other words, in order to make the defendant look guilty, the real criminal used the victim's right hand to write her name on the ground. But wouldn't that mean that the real criminal was someone the defendant knew? Otherwise, how else could the person know her name was Maggie or Maggie? That is a good point. The witness didn't even know that Miss Birdie before this trial. Ah, I forgot. Was there any way this creep could have known Maggie's name beforehand? That was a way the phone call. It would be the best if I could prove that the witness had a chance to learn. The defendant's name was Maggie. Now, will the defendants please present this case? How could the witness have known the defendant's name? Mr. Wellington, you didn't have your cell phone with you on the day of the murder, correct? So, what if I didn't? When you realized you had lost it, what did you do? What did I do? Didn't you try to find it by calling it? How did you? Your Honor, these questions have nothing to do with... Overruled. Mr. Wright, where are you going with this line of questioning? Do you think there's some relation between the witness' cell phone and the murderer? I do, Your Honor. On the day of the murder, Maggie Birdie picked up a lost phone in the park. And she also received a phone call from the owner of the phone. I do kind of vibe with this ringtone, though. Hello? Oh, thank you. I've been searching for my phone. Is this yours? Oh, I'm glad you called. We can meet up. I can give you this back. I'll be right there. I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name. Oh, you can call me Maggie. That was when you learned her name was Maggie. But you made one fatal mistake. My client's name is Maggie, but the name was written on the ground as Maggie. This mistake that could have only occurred if you knew what her name sounded. If all you knew was how her name sounded. Yeah, that's correct. I'm not dyslexic, you're dyslexic. Eek! Order. But, Your Honor, the witness has no motive. Your point is? It's very simple, Your Honor. A person usually would not kill someone without a reason. Mr. Wellington has no reason to kill anyone. This is absolutely correct. I don't have a motive. Mr. Wright, Your Honor. Can you explain what the motive this witness could have had? It's very simple, Your Honor. Phoenix, please explain, because I do not know the motive. Please, don't make me choose. Are you sure, Nick? So I can't offer an explanation, then that was over, right? Yeah, but... Now then, please present the court offer what the witness had as a motive. I doubt it's the baseball thing, so let's go with the list of names. Mr. Wellington's motive is right here. What is this? List? These phone numbers were pulled from the memory of the phone the defendant found. And we have determined that the people on this list are members of a certain group. You looked up all those numbers? Of course. This list of phone numbers was stored in the cell phone's memory. Names and numbers belong to people who are members of a certain con artist group. What? Con artists? Can you explain why these numbers were on your phone, Mr. Wellington? This is an outrage. An invasion of privacy. Looking up the phone numbers on a person's phone is worse crime than murder. You're one of those people. You're like, okay. I'm just gonna let you rent, my dude. Ooh, goddess. Which goddess? I couldn't read it. I don't care, Mr. Wellington. All I want for you is to tell us what this list is about. You think any of you, know what it's like to be a refined man such as me? Your Honor, this is unjustifiable badgering of the witness. Objection overruled. Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this? Why would the witness have the number of a group of con artists on his phone? Isn't that obvious? The witness is a member of that group, probably. Mr. Wellington is a member of this very group. No! All of your friends' phone numbers are stored right here on this phone. If anyone were to look into these phone numbers, it would be all over for you. That is why you had to kill. No, this is too much. That does make quite a bit of sense. Well, Mr. Wellington, would you care to explain? I got you now. That police officer. Your Honor. What is it, Mr. Payne? Your Honor, this is unjustifiable badgering of the witness. You said the same exact thing only a few seconds ago. Please. Please, let's think about this. Let's think about the content of that phone call. Hello? Oh, thank you. I've been searching for my phone. Is this yours? Oh, I'm glad you called. We can meet up and I can give this back. The defendant was already promised that she would return the phone. After that, all Mr. Wellington had to do was meet Miss Birdie and get his phone back. Why, then, would he need to kill anyone? That is a valid point. What does the defendant think about this? If you think about it logically, then it makes sense. Then maybe we should be thinking outside the box. Yeah, if we think like that, let's see. Maybe that slimeball saw something at the crime scene that made him commit murder. Your thoughts, Mr. Wright? Well, I don't think Mr. Wellington went to pick up his phone in a friendly manner. But he was promised his phone, so why would he have been unfriendly to the defendant? I think he must have seen something that didn't agree with him when he got there. Well then, Mr. Wright. What was that something that he didn't agree with? The witness. The police? What Mr. Wellington saw was the victim. The victim? You mean Dustin Prince? Dustin Prince has gone on his date right after his shift was over. With no time to change, he went to the park still wearing his police uniform. Oh. The girl that picked up my phone is with the policeman. He couldn't have known they were going out, so he began to worry. He was afraid the policeman would ask a few questions before returning the phone. If I do anything suspicious, he might run a check on my phone. In his mind, it was possible they had already run a check on the phone. And he went into a panic. Is that what you're saying? Exactly. Officer Prince was murdered simply because he was in a uniform. So if he hadn't been in uniform, it would have been fine, but the con artist would have been loose. Still, one less murder is probably more positive. Mr. Payne, do you have any comments? I'm thinking. Seems the truth has come out at last. No witness, Mr. Anting, you are. Okay, I'm not gonna laugh like a maniac. Impressive. Not bad for a person with a third-rate education. What's that supposed to mean? The evidence. Evidence! Ugh, that guy's really creeping me out. All you've been wavering around and talking about is that suspicious cell phone. Suspicious phone number, this suspicious con group, that. They're all on that phone. And Wu says that phone is really mine. Where's your proof, your evidence? You want proof that this phone is yours? I already told you earlier. The phone I lost, I've already found it. You don't have even the slightest idea who this phone in your hand belongs to. But you can be sure it isn't mine. I clicked fast. What? That's for sure. Maybe it said something like that. Feels good to see you squirm. We do seem to have a problem on our hands with this phone. Whose phone is it, without knowing that? It's meaningless as evidence. Your Honor, this is bad. I can't let him turn the tables on me like that. His cell phone. There has to be something I've overlooked. There's got to be. Maybe... Fingerprints? I got it. We should check for fingerprints. Fingerprints? Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Remington must have left some prints on this phone. Nick, don't you remember? When you got that from Maggie, you wiped it off. I what? You said there was sand all over it, so... Wiped it? I wiped it? Pretty thoroughly, too. Ah! Was that the wrong choice? It's so much fun watching third-rate trash babble morons amongst themselves. Ugh, he's making complete recovery. How many times do I have to say this? My phone is right here, you see. Oh, and incidentally, you can check the numbers stored on this phone. It must have glitched because all the numbers just magically disappeared. You've got to be joking. You erased all the numbers. It was going to use as evidence. Mr. Wellington, what's this? By the tone of your voice, it sounds like you still have some fight left in you. Where did you finally find your cell phone? I'm still not gonna laugh like a maniac. You're insane. Oh, you are too much. And of course you have no idea what I'm talking about. Oh my god. Now I remember. Looks like they hang up. Ah, good. Finally found it. Oh my god, that was the start. So that's when. Dang it, really? What's wrong, Mr. Attorney? Why the harsh glare in your eyes? Nick, we've worked so hard to get this far, but if you don't do something quick, he's going to get off scot-free. I know. Another phone has to be his. But how am I supposed to prove something like that? Mr. Wright, if you cannot prove who the owner of the cell phone is, your indictment has no bias and therefore no power. It looks like you came up a penny short. Where? Why did I go wrong? Oh no. Did I go wrong? Don't blame yourself. You're merely a third-rate lawyer. You only made one big mistake. Who are you? What are you? That's something you haven't figured out for yourself yet. Who I am? The court hereby concludes the cross-examination. If that will be all, I will have to bid you gentlemen and ladies goodbye. I have a reservation at the Ultravantage restaurant on the upper side of town. Thank you for your assistance. You've been a stressful day. So please, bon appetit. What am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to just let go at that? I don't know. I gotta raise an objection, right? I'm guessing. Oh, I guess. Sorry, I had to reset my character. Raise an objection. Please wait, Your Honor. Right, Nick? I think I may be able to prove it. Prove it? Prove what, Mr. Wright? Everything. Your Honor, the cross-examination has already ended. Besides, the defense is just going to badger the witness with more insane questions. You will not harass the witness, is that clear, Mr. Wright? Did you hear that? No harassment allowed, Mr. Attorney. Please, Your Honor. Very well, but this is your last chance, Mr. Wright. You may present one piece of evidence to the court. I only get one shot at this. If you cannot prove everything, it's over. For your client and for you. Do you fully understand? Yes, Your Honor. I'm sure you are aware, Your Honor, but the cross-examination period has ended. Were you paying attention, Mr. Payne? He said that Mr. Wright could present only one more piece of evidence. Oh. Now then, Mr. Wright, this is your last chance. It all comes down to this. It's go time. Please present the one piece of evidence that will explain everything. My cell phone number? Okay, let's be honest. Phone, already gone through that. Autopsy, used it. Glasses, used it. Photos, used this. Glove, used this. Phone list, used it. I doubt it's gonna be the badge. I doubt I'm gonna need a profile at this point. This is the only evidence that I got that I'm like, what do you want me to do with this? So, let's gamble. Why, thank you. How nice. Here, please have one of mine. Judge's business card added to the court records. It's written in fancy script. The ink is strong and clear. But I still can't read it. Wait, what am I doing? This is time to be exchanging business cards. Your Honor. There's something very important about that card, and that is... Yeah, my name is important, but we're not talking about the number on the back. This card is important because what is on the back? You wrote your cell phone number on the back, but that's exactly it. Can you please call this number from your cell phones? Huh? Right now? But court is still in session. It's okay. You will see. Okay, if you say so. Is the defense preparing something, Mr. Wright? We are going to call my cell phone right now. And then the court will see everything for what it is. Oh, of all the idiotic, stupid things to... You stole Phoenix's phone? Oh, you idiot! What? Why is my phone? And what is this stupid sounding ringtone? Mr. Wellington? How strange. I could almost swear that you're holding my phone. You're? Ah, no, it can't. By the way, before I forget, thank you very much for the lump on my head this morning. I don't think I need to explain any further except to say. When you went to retrieve your cell phone, you mistakenly took the wrong one. Oh, you messed up, my dude. Very funny that they have the same cell phone. I think that will hurt his ego more. Oh, you're turning blue. Oh, there goes the witness. I guess he ended up killing himself in court for real. I mean, I doubt they were gonna give him the death sentence. Okay, he did murder someone. You probably would have gotten the death sentence. So that's what happened. You were knocked out by Mr. Wellington. He is a man who lives on his pride and self-image alone. In order to hide his involvement with the con artist group, he has become paranoid and has lost all ability to make rational judgments. Then Mr. Wright, the phone you're holding. Mr. Wellington's, naturally. Speaking of that man, how is he, Mr. Payne? He was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor. Very well. Now then, this court finds the defendant, Maggie Birdie, not guilty. Yippee. I'm happy. That was such a confusing trial. So was I wrong about the con artist thing? Maybe we're gonna still see this after. That is all. This court is adjourned. And Phoenix has his memories back now, right? All of it or only a few? I knew that the real you would shine through eventually. I'm so moved by what you've done for me, sir. I love her. Thank you so much, Mr. Wright. I feel really bad for Dustin. He didn't do anything to deserve this. It's probably because of me, huh? My whole life has been nothing but a whirlwind of bad luck and failures. Your whole life? Can't be that bad, can it? Since I was 6 months old, when I fell from the 9th floor of my apartment building, I've been hit by all sorts of vehicles, gotten sick from all sorts of foods, failed at almost every test I've ever taken, experienced almost every kind of disaster. I never won or even tied at the game of tic-tac-toe. My life has really been nothing but a string of disasters. That is, pretty bad. Up until I went to college, I was known as the goddess of misfortune. And then at the academy, everyone called me Lady Luckless. Lady Luckless? What's worse is that my misfortune always seemed to latch onto those around me. What do you mean? When I see someone in trouble, I always try to help. Ah, that's right, you were talking about this earlier. It happened again recently to you, sir. There was an old lady pacing back and forth by the pedestrian crosswalk. I gave her my hand, and before I knew it, we were having dinner at my house. Oh, I'm sure that Dustin's gone because of me. That's not true. That glove didn't even have any sort of special meaning. It was just a present to say thank you for covering one of my night shifts. Oh, I see. Everything is all my fault. Dustin's death, your head being all messed up. Well, I don't think my head is that messed up yet. I'm going to find a new life for myself, starting now. Next time we meet, I'm sure I will have found a whole ocean worth of good luck by then, sir. Yeah, after all, the goddess of misfortune is only a name. You bet. I'm gonna make it, I promise. So she's gonna be the victim in like 5 episodes, right? Next time we meet, I will only be an unlucky person instead of a goddess. Yeah, that's the spirit. Well, Mr. Wright, Maya, you should get going. Oh, okay, good luck to you. Thanks. You have taken care of yourself. You take care of yourself too. That's nice. Oh, what a horrible day. I've gotten my memories back, but things are still a little fuzzy. But you're okay, and that's what counts. You had really had me worried. Come on, let's go back to the office. I'm afraid to ask, but here goes. So, this might sound bad, but who are you? What? I thought you said you got your memory back. Oh. At that moment, everything really did come back to me. Detective Gumshoe. He's someone I've clashed with in the past during certain cases, but he's always been a good ally during others. The judge. He's a lovable, kind old man who is easily swayed by other people's opinion, but in the end, he always comes with the right verdict. This person. I haven't got a clue. He seems to know me, but maybe he's mistaking me for someone else? And this girl, Maya? You finally remembered. This is Maya Fey, my assistant. That's right. I have so many unforgettable memories about her. For example, Earth to Nick, what's wrong? You keep staring at me. Don't tell me you've missed me. Well, yeah, I suppose I have. Feel like I haven't seen you in ages. Oh. Well, I'm back now, so it's time for us to create new memories together. Alright, sounds good. All the phone numbers on my phone were erased by Mr. Wellington. I guess I have to start over from the very beginning. Oh, that is convenient plotline. Okay. Come on, Nick. Let's go, our usual burger joint. Okay. Actually, it hasn't even been that long since you came back into my life. Oh, that is sweet. And that story began on one rainy afternoon 2 months ago. Oh, we ended episode 1. Yippee. The brand new episode has been added. Reunion and... Yes, please. No, I wanted one higher. Thank you. Reunion and turnabout. The investigation. Yeah, that's for next episode, because I've decided that instead of trying to hit time limits, I'm just gonna play until the continue part. So, I want to thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and until next time. Bye bye!